It's so cold now. Here, you plan on doing some gymnastics today? Sweet, mate, so am I. I can't wait. Look at this wee contract you have here. I, Eamon Montgomery, swear to work my hardest every single time I work on the LRC 21 day.
Almost basic circuit.
Nice.
Trademark.
Signature, Emo, Monty.
That's my fake signature.
Witness, Matt O'Con. You gonna work your hardest, mate, are you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Good stuff, mate. I think these are just about done. These are like the boxing wraps that I put underneath my wrist supports to give my wrists that little bit of extra support on the pommel. So I've had them since I was about 15, and they were actually my coach's wrist supports when he was a gymnast, so they've done their time. Now I'm going to switch to these brand spanking new red ones. Changing it up, you know. In today's pommel session, we will be focusing just on basics again. We'll also be doing some upgrade work just after the basics. In terms of the basics work, we're still kind of building up my body back to fitness and getting it used to doing pommel horse again after that break that I had after Worlds. And quite often when I say basics, people think that it's very easy. The basic circuit is sometimes a lot harder than actually doing the routines themselves. And I take basics very seriously on pommel horse. I feel like it's needed. When people come to me and ask me for tips on how to improve their execution on pommel, how to go through clean routines on pommel, I always say the same thing: work on your basics. And yes, it can be boring and repetitive and not as exciting as throwing these new skills that are really exciting and cool to get, but it certainly lays a much better foundation for pommel horse, and that's where all of them new skills, all of those difficult routines come a lot easier once you have your basics perfect. So the reason I'm putting flip-flops at like either side of the horse is to make sure that my feet elevate more than they need to be, and the bottle of hand sanitizer in the middle of the horse is to make sure that my hips go up, so if I hit any of those objects off the pommel horse, I'm doing something wrong. First European medal, the junior European medal. I didn't win, I came silver for second, and this is Ireland's first ever European medal in gymnastics. Although it was a junior one, it was a special occasion for gymnastics in Ireland. It made me hungrier for gold, and it was a good finish to my junior career, and it made me feel ready to move on to the big top guns that I wanted to beat. So in 2017, it was my first year of senior. This was a year of experience, but I wanted to gain some medals along the way. And the first stop and the first medal of my senior career was a World Cup gold in Croatia. So this one meant a lot to me because it was me competing against these senior gymnasts. Only at the age of 17, I was walking away with gold medals. So the fact that I could do that gave me that little bit more belief. And that same year I placed 14th at the World Championships, so you know I wasn't quite there yet, and I wasn't even at that major final level, but it made me certainly hungry to come back into 2018 with that experience of 2017 and want to take some titles. And that is exactly what I'd done, because the first competition of 2018 was the Commonwealth Games, and that's where I got this beauty, at the Gold Coast in Australia. And I feel like this was one of the most important medals of my career, because it was me proving to myself and proving to everybody else that I was here to stay. At the age of 18, I beat the Olympic champion, and we both done our clean routines, and I think that just showed that I was capable of being on top of the world and one day hopefully getting that Olympic gold medal. So this medal, very special. Then on that same year, I didn't want to make it a fluke that I went out there and beat the Olympic champion and just done a class routine. I wanted to show it time and time again. So we went to the European Championships with even greater expectations and wanted to top that podium once again. We went to Glasgow at the European Championships and became Ireland's first ever European champion. And this time it wasn't a junior medal, it was a senior medal. These are all dusty now, so there. I feel like that again was proving that I was here to stay and I wouldn't be leaving anytime soon. We went to the World Championships in 2018. I had a non-functioning shoulder. My shoulder did not work, and that meant I had to get surgery. This surgery was a long process throughout the whole of the year of 2019. The main goal for 2019 was getting me back in shape to do a pommel routine at the World Championships to then qualify to the Olympic Games. That was the main goal for that year. So we put a lot of work into rehabbing my shoulder back to full fitness so that we can perform a routine that would qualify me to the Olympic Games, but it was not going to be easy. We might have needed to be on that podium to qualify to Olympics. We found out that after the qualification day, I had done enough to qualify into the final and then therefore qualify to the Olympic Games. So that was a huge victory for that competition, but as well as that, we went to the final and took home a bronze medal. This one actually lights up, but I need to charge it. See, there's like a charger port there. I should probably light it up for the vlog in the future. But this is an epic medal, and this is my first ever World Championship medal and Ireland's first ever World Gymnastics Championship medal. So it's a special one for sure. And again, any medal that is not gold just makes me more and more hungry to go and get a gold medal in the future. So it filled me with a lot of inspiration, and it made me feel like I was ready for those Olympic Games in 2020. But moving on to 2022, which is this year, it was a great year, and we got our first medal of this year at the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham. This is a lovely medal. So I wasn't able to defend my Commonwealth Games title, but it was a result that reflected my performance really. It wasn't my best performance, but the positive that I'm taking from that is that I don't do my best performance and I still walk away with a major championship medal. And that's a position that I've always wanted to be in, is that I could make a mistake and still walk away with medals. So I'm glad that I'm in that position, but I knew that there was work that needed to be done if I wanted to place high at those World Championships this year. And that I did. We worked on the errors I made. We fixed the problems in the routine that were recurring in training and in competition. And that led me to my favourite medal yet. The World Championship gold medal. Ireland's first ever gymnastics world champion, and this is by far my favourite medal, hands down. And I think there's quite a clear reason why that's the case. There is a quick guide through most of my major medals in this trophy cabinet. There's many more World Cups and national medals and national titles in there, but those are my favourite medals that I've showed you guys. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour of my trophy cabinet. What do you think, Lord?
Thanks for watching.
Guys, thanks for watching.